Also tonight, new information about an inmate's death at the Alvin S. Detention Center. That death back in April. And now the Richland County Sheriff says the investigation into that man's death found even more issues at the county jail than maybe they were bargaining for. Our Mike White was there when the sheriff talked about all of that this afternoon. Mike, joining us live now from the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Mike, what do we have?
Yeah, Brian, some of the major news coming from today's press conference was the announcement of the arrest of 66-year-old James Lipscomb, the now former Alvin S. Detention Center Director, Safety and Compliance Director. Now, the sheriff says Lipscomb directed jail staff members not to notify Richland County Sheriff's Department of the inmate's death, but the Sheriff's Department's investigation also found dozens of backlogged cases at the prison.
After not being notified of an inmate death at the Alvin S. Detention Center back in April, 66-year-old James Lipscomb arrested Tuesday morning on obstruction of justice charges. The charges are linked to the death of Keith Bagley, who died April 7th from the toxic effects of synthetic cannabis.
I can't describe why he did such a thing, but he did. So he is charged and going to be held accountable for that.
Lipscomb is accused of directing jail staff not to advise the Sheriff's Department about Bagley's death. As part of the department's investigation, jail officials were forced to hand over 62 backlogged cases they were withholding. The cases included allegations of sexual assault, contraband, and assaults on both guards and inmates, some dating back as far as December 2025.
You look at some of the charges, some of it's got to do with sex, some of it's got to do with money. That's a downfall of a lot of people. And I guess the lure of those two things with some people overrode their integrity.
Since the 62 backlogged cases were revealed in April, 7 jail guards have been charged and 17 inmates have been charged with assault in jail staff. Executive Director of Path to Redemption Training and Consultant Lester Young says there needs to be better training for jail staffers.
Most people may not agree with this training, but I believe that those staff need to be trained by those who've been inside that correctional facility to prepare them and protect them from being groomed into bringing contraband in.
After his Tuesday morning arrest, Lipscomb appeared in bond court Tuesday afternoon. He was granted a $15,000 surety bond.
Now, Sheriff Lott says this investigation is far from over. And when I asked him about the new director, Kevin Jones, taking over as that announcement was made last week, and if Lott hopes that could put a potential end to these ongoing issues, Lott's response was he sure hopes so, because it can't get much worse at Alvin S. Detention Center. Reporting in Richland County, Mike White. Watch Fox News Local First.